So, I'm gonna say, guys, I stitched this. It's so pretty. Not exactly to my liking towards the back, but I was feeling doing that. What else? What else? I don't really cute. I lost enough money to replace them. So heading over now to Romeo Blue Grocery to get some pizza and coffee. My doctor, Arlene Lorenzo, sent me $150. So I'm treating myself. Lorenzo Acevedo expects me que yo cague en la mierda que yo cagué por every penny that people give me. Which is why I'm taking the penalty for every syllable. Que es tan puerca que steals my money, gets my receiving money. Rapes my crushes. Y yo se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso. And steals my vehicles. Qué gente tan puerca. Sounds like you're around so many gente tan puerca. What else? What else? So bored. Oh, what if it's on a night that it's cold out in my jacket? I get evicted. Well, good question. Good question. I'll call the police. From my phone, from a place that I will be safe, as I just love. And they may take me to a shop. Hopefully they would have a hotel process. Soon. What else? What else? In the meantime, while I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet people ideally. Fully hours, I was there the best whisper tonight. It's like $500 a night. Wow. What else? In April, though. I wasn't looking for it today. What else? What else? I'm so bored. Yo, se pesan, imagínate. Me robó mi dinero y llevó una leash al Best Western y a uno restaurante nearby Jack y Sagoyer se cree que yo vivo mi vida pendiente a lo que lo hace para que él me cuente. El tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad, definitely less than me. Definitely less than me. El tipo es un puerco, un sex addict, una maldita basura that I don't ever want to see. What else? If he treats himself as less than, he's less than. What else? I'm so bored. Anyways, pizza it is, and coffee and water. What else? So he steals my money and people see that. And people say, oh wow, Fray Jurutungo de Colombia, Aguada, Puerto Rico, llegó a San Antonio y como que era una basura, porque le está robando el dinero a Sanera. Y a Sanera no se puede llegar a una persona de 14 años, 12 años. Y no se puede llegar a una persona. Porque maldito bastardo no tiene padre. Le robó el dinero a ella. Tan bruto. Y ella no puede llevarse cita ni sola ni con nadie. ¡Qué tipo tan bruto! Is it Albert? Is it Alex? Is it Andrew? Is it Leach? Ew. Esos tipos dan un asco. They took me hostage in my own bedroom decades ago in my parents' home. So I can have sex thinking that they have first dibs of my vagina. Anyways, that just makes them death penalty worthy immediately.
immediately de tan bruto que es, violating my rights. Still, good thing that I'm so sexy. That I don't kill anyone personally if I don't have sex. I've had sex before. I've had 2 kids. I plan to have sex when I'm financially stable, but it's not like I need sex like I need water. Porque I wasn't born with a dick next to me. What else? 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 So bored. Yo, qué tipo tan aburrido si me vio en camp. Y sabe que tengo hambre y no me dio mi dinero. Y el otro puerco que estaba corazón del center, que quizás me leen, o Travis Park Church, or Central. Ellos se creen que yo le voy a mendigar por sexo. El tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad. Si él me lee y me ve, y se cree que yo le voy a hablar a él. He's supposed to give me my money back. He and I painted together. And he uses his part of the money to hire leeches. Ew. That shouldn't even exist. That's illegal. To pretend to be me y no me da mi dinero. 2 of them terrorized my parents decades ago. Ew. Qué gente tan puerca. Fo. Ew. What else? What else? So bored. I'm so bored. What else? I'm tired too. I'm getting pizza and coffee and water. So that should be good for me. I missed it. Noni. 0 people are watching. 0 like this post. You can decapitate. He who killed Gloria Nilsson Acevedo, the Andrew Suarez, Alex Suarez, Albert Suarez blaming Gloria Nilsson and my lack of wardrobe. Of me not wanting to go on a date with said leeches with a dick. Ew. Please shut the fuck up. When you start blaming my mother, you're dead to me. Is that mine if it's running? O él se cree que yo me le voy a pegar. Si él empieza a culpar a mi madre por todo, yo no soy latina. Poor. Que se comporta de esa manera. Maybe someone can blame their mother for their problems. Not me. Esos tipos son unos puercos. Oh, is that how they pray onto people? Like your mother's prayer. I'll save you. Ew, they have no class. They're disgusting. Some people call him Oscar. Oh, is it him? I thought it was handsome that smiles. His head is so weird. ¿A cuál de todos lo llaman Oscar? Porque people say que Oscar 1, Oscar 2 llaman por 3 y 4 casi. Maybe 5. What else? 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 I'm so bored. Damn. I'll turn it this way. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? In the meantime, I plan to travel the planet and meet people. Ideally, polyamorous. When I travel in the financial state, what else? So basically, what all 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are doing is trying to cause like a physical beating onto me because I don't let them rape me. Including David Ledesma, que es un licho, una asquerosidad, Jorge Avilés, Michael Norman, possibly Juan Manuel Delis, Ew, because I know how to kill some because of my guardians. They steal my money and they get in the way of me receiving money because they know that if they even touch me, I will go on and kill them right away. What else? 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 Maybe they should kill themselves because they started me trying to hear my thoughts out loud. A ver, ¿por dónde meten mano para violarme? And I'm like, I have a private plane. I just don't have access to it. Usually that's what they try to lure people in with. Like, what if I give you my private plane? Like, bitch, give me back mine. What else? What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco, no son hombres. Fo. ¿Qué tipos tan puerco? Ew. You can decapitate. Benjamin sweaters and the sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Anyways, the electricity in my apartment has been shut off. What else? What else? That's so dangerous. Anyways, el familia luego el perro se vaya cuando se vaya, no meter en medio de la calle, se ve un perro en la calle. Para que un carro pase. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? Some people might feel torture. Like, well, some people don't want to listen to the police. The FBI is overexposed for some people. Wait until that anti starts saying publicly on social media, o te comportas, o va la pena de muerte contigo. And she kills with her. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, because some people out there, they're like, de FBI no me asusta, son unos cobardes con pistolas, si fueran como Arlene que tiene manos para matar. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I'm like, seriously? I don't want to do this. I have a life that I want to live. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? 0 people are watching. 0 like this post. I'm bored. I want to stay at the Best Western today just for fun. San Antonio is more. It's those liches there. Oh, was that mirror on it already for years or not? And I said, what? Like, that's so that they don't ruin the Best Western brandy. Si te aprendieras a callar la boca, nena. Pero you know how your dad doesn't want you killed in a Carnival cruise or a Best Western. Nina, tú te vas riendo de él. ¿Sabías que Carlitos Suárez es un pendejo y me invitó a una cita allí? Y como yo le dije que no, porque estoy abusada del carajo y no quiero salir de mi casa para ningún lado hasta que yo tenga mi propio self-care. Me dijo, pues nena, olvídate, llevé a esta instead, and I had a better time than I would have had with you. Isn't that rape what he did? Ew. El tipo es un puerco. He couldn't like come up with a different hotel for these people. Ew. When they do that, they're so gross. Ew. Y esas liches que él se asocia con ella lo hacen ver como si tuviera un walking STD. El tipo tan puerco. Ew. So yo estuve riéndome por días, por horas de ese tipo tan bruto. But I can't remember if the mirror was there before or after that happened. What else? You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez, the sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. El tipo es un puerco. He went on to do Ikasora from una casa que él alquiló y invitó a las liches que se estaban peleando con las madres por él. Una asquerosidad. I had never read with so much peace in my life during that night while they were all there. He had said to someone, and maybe to me, Ali, cuando quiera te voy a aparecer. I'm like, no male escort, to male illegal prostitutes. Ew, qué puerco. Ew, sabiendo que esas liches pelean y matan, él va y la invita a la casa. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. Blech. What else? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Design Stone. Lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/s/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. I miss Jada, I miss Kaylani. I didn't give up Jaden, I didn't give up Kaylani. So you can decapitate everyone that steals my money, everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, everyone that drives my vehicles without my permission, everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can start with Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money so I can't date. Los tipos son unos puercos. I didn't imagine myself with them from day one, so they were just going to be extras. Possibly very important extras, but they just want to be like that first guy. I'm like, ew, go away, full. So aggressive. Why? Oh, ellos se lo mama a my siblings that tried to kill me. Ew. Una cosa tan asquerosa. Ew, son una gente tan puerca. Una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Maria Angelis Aviles that went on to lose my virginity for me. La tipa es una puerca. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Chaparro that went on to lose my virginity for me. El tipo es un puerco. You can decapitate David Ledesma that went on to lose my virginity for me. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want a burger, but not from there. Do I want to get the standard chicken? I may want mac and cheese, but I want a larger serving. And a cookie would be nice. Maybe when I start receiving more money, I'll switch from Royal Blue Grocery and then Chick-fil-A. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. So anyways, I want to get a movie production permit, get a Miata and throw it un barranco just for fun one day without anyone in it, just for fun. El tipo me violó, me robó mi dinero, and then se la pasaba paseando near my parents' home, parading himself. Ew, mi pendejo, asquerosidad, full. Ew, ew, ew. While leeches are trying to kill me so I can never be with him, and él va y se las mama a las leeches que lo violan. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. Ew, 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 ew. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. What else? 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 I'm so bored. Is that paint or chalk? It's such a pretty color. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Or chalk paint? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs con lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. What if financial stable plan to travel plan and make people ideally polyamorous men? I'm excited about that. So excited. What else? I need a home for myself, Jaden and Kilani. ASAP. ASAP. What else? Them offering to date, take me on a date. And ew, have casual sex with me over the social media release meeting while they're planning a hate crime towards me behind the scenes. Ew, those leeches don't deserve my respect. Ew, 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 ew. They said to me that they were planning on one day show me about 20 or 30 years of what they do with the money that they steal from me, down to meterle el pene en las nalgas, las cueros que se dejan asquerosidades. So I killed myself for never letting them have sex with me. Ew, ew. And earlier they had said to me that they were planning on taking me out on a date that day. Ew. Dan un asco, they're sex addicts, so gross, so low life, so leeches. Ew, 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 ew. I don't ever want that shit near me. Ew, 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 ew. My parents initiated me in sex at a very young age. I don't have any obligation to have sex with any of those people ever, and some people don't understand that. They're so gross. Ew, hay uno que se cree marriage counselor, people say, and it's so embarrassing. He goes on talking to people like, I couldn't convince her to have sex with you again. People are like, stop doing that. She doesn't even want to. I don't want to try. Qué gente tan puerca. Qué gente tan puerca. Is that the best? Oh, that's true. Oh, that's the best. Anyways, I'm heading to Royal Blue Grocery to eat pizza. It's community center. I need some soup. Out of 10. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I understand the best Western tonight.
Approaching Walters.
I understand the best Western tonight. Does it have good reviews or no? I haven't checked. Anyways, I'm trying to feed this post-natal interval. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department in the United States. I'm purposely not tagging the Jamaican service. Them trying to take me on stage for me to tag them and do nothing. I am tagging the International Criminal Court, even though the International Criminal Court exists. I'm seeking the death penalty for the people that steal my money, get in the way of receiving money, stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles. What else? 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 It's so fun. I want to go on a date one day. I've been taken out to dinner on a date. What else?
Seasons ratings. This is Jeff Arnold, President and CEO of the We want to wish you holidays filled with joy, friends, loved ones, and family. Thank you for writing here. 86 years. It's on the Jeff Arnold.
Some people want me to understand. They said in 2020, you tried this already, it wasn't you. You're like, I can do it. They all say, I can do it, and they don't. And then they steal your I can do it and your money, and you don't do it. So I went into 2020 thinking like so many of you have just gotten rich, but you barely got rich thanks to me all over again. So I have to keep going so that you become rich again, and rich again, and rich again, to where you can
have extra money that you can give to me. So that's what I'm waiting for a lot of people, but without expectations. Okay. What else? 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 I missed it. Okay, thank you. I want to cook soup in my apartment. Or the San Antonio Hotel. Or where else? Is there a kitchen? There's another hotel kitchen. Is it the plaza? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? More. Herself, those side because I don't know what that feels like. She possibly does herself. That's what he said about me to the others. I don't know what that feels like. She possibly does herself. You can't believe it had me in such a son that said to Edgar to never take me to a hotel. He has no control of my life, has no place in my life in trying to tell Edgar what to do with me. Hijo, gente tan puerca. It's not my BMW. What else? What else? I've had at least 4 BMWs since I was 19 and I've yet to drive one. Well, Mr. Suarez was out about in his metiendo el pene donde le da la gana y yo sin salir a una cita con alguien. Mientras el otro estaba en su mierda, bien pendejo, con dinero que me debe o arte que me debe. Mientras el otro estaba también con mi BM, montando cualquier leash que le mamara el pene. At a parking situation in my parents' home, I'm like, where am I going to fit at least 4 BMWs? So I was trying to think, but they had already overwhelmed me emotionally that they were ready. Storing leeches in my home, making it impossible for me to show up into my own home and get my belongings. El tipo es un puerco, una basura. He said that I wanted the house sold. And he's like, well, no, you're just a minor. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so hungry. Let me see what's going on here. I missed it. What's going on? What else? What else? What else? Good job, H&M today. No money. So, let me so much. porque el tipo se cree que y hay un sitio que se llama Lilis. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad, una basura. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, gente. Una basura. You can decapitate me having such a sons that rape me. That's steal my money. I can do it. We receive money so I can drink water, so I can't eat food, so I can't date. Que tipo más puerco. I want to live at 300 Main, or Art House, or Arts Residences, or the Thompson, or the Floodgate, or else. What's all these things? What else? Eso no lo actuaban como si para llegar de la cuna a la cocina tuvieron que matar gente con cuchillo. People saying, da un asco, gente,
Los adultos mayores y las personas con una discapacidad que requieren acomodaciones especiales pueden salir a través de la puerta principal.
He terrorized my parents to start for decades ago.
Get there with care. Don't chase the bus. Llegue a donde tenga que ir con cuidado.
What else? Is that my Toyota vehicle? What else? I size of the vehicles. I've been doing that for a long time. Look here, they're my friends. Eso no es viejito. Eso no quiero manejar. Because I'm a victim of like I feed small countries just with my mouth. Theft. What else? You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. Steals my vehicles. Steals my homes. I'm gonna shop H&M today. Any Jaguar house. But Lexus RCF. I want to dance at Garden next week. I want to dance at 1902 next week. What else? You can decapitate by how many Suarez sons. That rape me is Alexander Suarez and Suarez. That steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. So that they go on raping people and I can't date. There's no such thing as first dibs on my vagina and they don't get it. They're so gross. And they could be rehabilitated. However, the actions that they took towards me still affect me. What else? Those cry. If they get that into your card, when I was rehabilitated, they're like, yeah, remember what you did to her decades ago? And you're not that rehabilitated if she doesn't have money. You just went on to live your life without thinking about her. Not rehabilitated. What else? Pizza, coffee.
shame. And the people still over me. When I'm just a pictures of them. With my things over here, please listen. With my things still over here. There's so disgusting. Those people living around for the most part. They don't understand that I do not have a grain in my body of jealousy. Some people that don't get jealous ever state facts with, damn, I'm hot, and that's why you hate me. And that's a fact. Not like, oh, mira lo que Carmencita está haciendo ahí con Andrew, encima del pene. Andrew no me pertenece, Andrew ya había nacido antes de yo nacer. Y tenía vida way before my birth. What else? Oh, I wanna stay there, but let's What else? Just for fun. I was thinking earlier, would I park? Does it have its own parking space? Do they do like give free parking at Alamo parking because they're in contract to get there? Or they're like, here's the validation for your stay, or nope, there's no parking. Figure it out. What else? What else? A la calle del tipo en el puerto. No sé. My dad is like, are you leech? Not leech. Lucky to not be a leech.
This bus continues to Route 75, West Commerce.
You want a very nice hotel for the strip of Lonely Boy que no sabe dar y te viola. Y mete el cuero donde no tiene que meterlo. That is what's no. And then there's the tourist center because my grandparents were like, well, maybe an art center. So that we weren't focused so much on our grandparent kids que violan en San Antonio y quieren matar a nuestra nieta. How about you make it like for everyone? Even my sisters are that way. And those bitches were mad. They're like, nah. Wait, and then we're gonna steal his money even furthermore. So there's like arts for Arlene came at 10. Oh, forget that they literally go and say to my grandpa, can't you just put her vagina in a platter for us, let us rape her? Possibly.
Approaching Martin and St. Mary's.
What else? I love it when they're like, why would she deserve special treatment? She's just like any other, not a leash, but why would she need special treatment? So that's why they killed my mother. They're so gross, they're so dumb. They don't understand crippling anxiety, they don't understand depression. They're so disturbing. Ew. Everyone that near me, you're gonna get pregnant by that. Full. Ew, tipo un puerco. Where do I go? What else? It must be nice for them to be holding hands with the leeches. And this is my mom. The people roll their eyes do and say, oh wow. Qué tipo tan bruto. What else? las leeches aprovechan and try to downgrade them, lo logran. Tipo bien brutal. Bueno, those budgets.
Approaching main.
What else? I have not heard budgets. Oh, excuse me. Can I get off here? Okay. Thank you. What else? Because water see roofs and the back door is open. They love one saying back door, they're like back door, ya me duele el culo. De tanto que me andaba y no se da bien. That's what they're doing behind the scenes. Gente puerca, gente puerca. Oh. I thought it was getting off here. What else? What else? Anyway, so what they do with David and this, esa asquerosidad behind the scenes. I stopped talking to them, no? Like, I never talked to them. I don't talk to them ever. I just met them randomly for like 5 minutes y ellos se creen que yo pertenezco a su vida. Ew. Qué asco. They're like, yeah, I took a break from work to hear how many times people in the bus said back door y dejé que lo metiera Andrew por el culo como 4 veces y entonces Alex como 3 y ya me duele el culo tanto de tanto back door. Son gente tan puerca, una asquerosidad. Por eso ellos se invitan a la casa de una, porque David Ledesma knows that he would never be a welcome guest in my home. Y él se mete en mi piscina, que yo todavía no me he metido. Vieron mucho en TV, no tienen educación. Maybe college would be good for him. People say like very, very far away donde nadie lo encuentre. No, like, I took a class in college with this lead just to suck her titties once. Qué gente tan puerca. You can decapitate David Ledesma. You can decapitate how many sort sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my receiving money. I think their names are Andrew, Alex, Albert, Leach. Es there Michael, Matthew, que carajo me tiene que importar. Yo no quiero nada con él. Ever. El tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad que se la mama a la gente que me quiere matar. Es tan pendejo, una basura. After my generational wealth that I don't have access to. After my parents' home and my childhood bedroom view. A home that my parents most likely, according to them, sold through a lawyer for after my parents, both of them died. And these leeches are like, oh, yo me tengo que meter ahí. Pero una asquerosidad todavía. Qué gente tan puerca. El tipo es un puerco. Oh, él hace eso. And the leeches are trying to kill me still. Porque me escucha hablar y dice diablo. Entonces ella se siente bien segura de sí misma que ella les va a bailar a fulano que vive por allá Y hay gente que vive por acá sin tener ningún problema de autoestima. Entonces la Alicia dice, ya yo le bailé a él, pero yo tengo problemas de autoestima. Y entonces ellos se creen importantes, una asquerosidad. It's possibly a person I won't ever meet, someone that I may not even find attractive. He just would throw names around me and I would roll my eyes like, I'm not interested in that person, I'm not interested in that person, I'm not interested in that person. Oh, that's a cute one. Oh, I'm not interested in that person. El tipo da un asco, es una basura. You can decapitate Benjamin Patterson's sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Do I want Chick-fil-A? And a coffee. And a laugh. So I'm just gonna pull up my laptop at Royal Blue Grocery and laugh at all the people that steal from me and that get in the way of me receiving money and steal my vehicles and that stay in my homes without my permission. They're worse than hillbillies, gente, una asquerosidad, una basura. David Ledesma se ha metido en mi piscina varias veces y yo todavía no me he metido en la piscina de esa casa. El tipo es un puerco. El tipo es un puerco. Dan asco, dan asco. Y unos tipos malagradecidos, brutos, con baja autoestima. My parents tried to life coach them and they ended up being so ungrateful that they killed my mother and they're trying to kill me. And my dad hates them. Mi papá se lo mama because I was born after Jair se lo mamaba, but my dad hates them. My dad hates them. Ew, qué gente tan puerca. Why is What else? 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 I'm so bored. I missed it. I was getting money to call Jade. King Money. Anyways, I'm gonna say the best Western, the Embassy Suites today. What else? What else? What else? I may join Cape Town one day. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Is that my vehicle? Y él no tiene nada para salir en cámara. He's like, look how easy it is to steal from her. I'm in her vehicle. Pasando por ahí, salgo en cámara y él dice, él quiere que yo le averigüe la vida para que yo me ponga celosa. Y yo tratando de llamarme atención. Él no es hombre. Ninguno de ellos es. Dan un asco. You can decapitate Benjamin Patterson and his sons. They have raped me to steal my money and get in the way of receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I am so bored. I wanted to arrange another money outfits. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money, everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money, everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, everyone that steals my vehicles. What else? What else? You can decapitate Jonah Vargas, La Lich. You can decapitate Marisa Vargas, La Lich. You can decapitate Jessica Lorenzo, La Lich. You can decapitate Maria Luisa Rosa, La Lich. You can decapitate what else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Entonces quiere que yo me mate porque when he curated this geyser water, it was porque así de mojada tenía las tetas a alguien. If I were to enter into a place that he were creating, because he rapes people and then he goes like, Alba me recuerda Alba, esto me recuerda esto, esto me recuerda el otro. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad, lleva violando más de 30 años, no compone nada en este planeta. Hi, a slice of the cheese pizza?
Right here?
Yes.
Is that going to be it?
Yes.
460 or 690.
Oh, así es que le va a dar la pena de muerte. Él como nota le dice Marilyn, ahora ya te debe 6.90 y le da lo equivalente a lo que Royal Blue Grocery earned today de mi dinero que me roba o lo que gastaron, porque por eso es que él se mete en la vida de los demás. Y es like, para hacer el Royal Blue Grocery gastaron yo no sé cuántos millones. Marilyn, tú le das 5 pesos a ella y yo te devuelvo la vida. El tipo de velocidad, un cuerpo no fue lo mejor. What did I do with the water? Did I not get, oh, I forgot my water. It's this register. Thank you. What else? I'm so bored. What else? So where do I sit? I can charge my phone. And so we can all laugh at the leeches that steal my money, steal my permission, steal my vehicles, get away of me receiving money. What else? But that's what I think when I'm out on the street. I'm like, makeup courtesy by me, la blusa no me gusta. Pero quizá la cogiste de mi closet. Ew. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. What else? El cuestión es que para hablar de él tengo que hacerlo a través de su abogado. Él tiene más trucos en sus panties que yo, que no tengo panties right now. Y yo no le hago caso. Él es un terrorista asqueroso. What else? I want to sit there if it's here. What else? Thank you. What else? And then coffee, wet water. Oh, does he terrorize me while we're here? Or visit? They're like, oh no, did he run into a tornado? He's gonna kill you for saying you don't know. Without our permission. El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Oh, is that what it wanted? That outfit is so relatable. That outfit is so relatable. What else? The wannabe socialite, gente. The wannabe socialite. And what is it? Lifetime movies. The Wannabe Socialite on Netflix. The Wannabe Socialite on HBO. The Wannabe Socialite on pay-per-view. The Wannabe Socialite on Televisa. The Wannabe Socialite on Globo. Me roban mi dinero para ellos salir. Ew, gente tan puerca. Ellos se creen que están casados conmigo. Wedding top for each. Y no se dan cuenta de lo bruto que son, que that doesn't exist. Porque si no, él no podría ir al baño solo. And that's the violation of rights. So that's why he steals my money, el bruto. Ew, 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 ew. I'll be filling out a few more of these. Currently charging my phone. So I'll end this live and start it on my computer.